Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Talk That Talk podcast. Today's person of interest for the series Abuse of Power is Lori Loughlin. Well, you all might be wondering who is Lori Loughlin and what did she do to abuse her powers. And without any further ado, let's begin with our podcast. The first question would be, who is Lori Loughlin? So let me tell you, Lori Ann Loughlin is an American actress and producer. Lori Loughlin was born on 28th of July 1964 in Queens, New York City, United States. Lori attended her elementary school in Oceanside, New York, and later graduated from Hauppauge High School. Loughlin began her acting career at the age of 11 as a print model. She signed her first soap opera, The Age of Night, at the age of 15, playing the part of an aspiring dancer of Jodie Travis. Lori gained her fame as an actress when she was cast in the ABC sitcom Full House, where she played the part of Rebecca Donaldson. Her character became quite popular, and instead of having small part in the show, she went on to become series regular, working beside co-stars like Bob Saget and John Stamos. After Full House ended, Lori went on to act in many ABC drama series, guest starred on many shows, and signed several movies with other production houses. So what went wrong? How did Lori abuse her powers? Let me tell you everything in detail. Lori Loughlin married fashion designer Massimo Giovanelli in the year 1997. They have two daughters, Isabella Rose and Olivia Jade. She is also a stepmom to Johnny's son. Now let's talk about, this journey where how, Lori got into this act of college admission scandal. That's basically our main focus today. Lori's daughter, Olivia Jade, has a YouTube channel where she posts her videos on beauty tips. In 2018, Olivia graduated from Marymount High School in Los Angeles, California, and later enrolled at the University of Southern California, also known as USC. On March 12, 2019, 50 individuals were charged by the FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office for fraud and bribery-related offenses. This particular admission scandal investigation was named as Operation Varsity Blues. The couple, Lori and Massimo, paid $5 million to Keep Worldwide Foundation so that the admission committee of University of Southern California would believe that their two daughters would join the women's rowing team, although neither of them had even been trained in the sport of rowing nor they planned to do so in the future. On March 13, 2019, Lori and Massimo surrendered themselves to federal authorities in Los Angeles, but were released on bail of $1 million when they appeared at the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles. Loughlin was supposed to spend 2 years in prison, but on April 15, she pleaded not guilty. Two of them were only charged with one common offense of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. On August 21 of this year, Lori was sentenced to 2 months in prison while her husband, Massimo, was sentenced to 5 months. Along with this sentence, they were fined $1.5 million and 100 hours of community service. The prison where Lori stayed had many facilities like yoga and Pilates classes, as well as ukulele and origami classes. You see, these are the privileges you get when you are rich and when you are this powerful. I mean, it's like, yeah, I commit a crime, I commit an offense, so what? I have the money, I can get away with anything. Okay, so apart from this, there was a similar case back in 2011 So if you guys remember Kelly Williams, so if you don't know who is Kelly Williams Bola, let me tell you who is she. Kelly Williams Bolar case is similar to that of, Felicity Huffman and Lori Laquin's college cheating scandal. So let me tell you what crime did Kelly commit. Kelly of Akron, Ohio was sentenced to initially 5 years of prison, but later was given only 10 days in jail back in 2011. So her only crime was that she used her father's residential address to enable her two daughters to go to school in a better district. You get that? This was a crime, and she was initially sentenced to 5 years for this. So Kelly did not bribe anyone, she only falsified the address so that her daughters can have better education. You all must be aware of Felicity Huffman, who starred in Desperate Housewife, who also committed the same crime but with different privileges. I would like to say mention it here. Crime of paying $15,000 to a proctor to have her daughter's ACT answers corrected. So she got out of this too on basis of what Kelly William Bollard did. So which was quite sad because Kelly Bollard did it for the did you know because Kelly Bollard did it for her daughters because she was not privileged enough to provide for her own education. She had an abusive relationship. She just wanted to give a better life for her daughters. But in case of Felicity, it was not that. But her lawyer just gave an example of Kelly, and that's how she got out of jail with only 14 days of sentence. So yes, Laurie and her husband are serving their sentences right now. But let me tell you the consequences after Laurie bribery scandal. What exactly happened with Laurie and her daughters, Olivia and Isabel? So Laurie lost many ongoing projects like When Calls the Heart from Hallmark Channel. Netflix dropped her from Full House. HP Tech Company breached their contract with Laurie and her daughter Olivia Jed. Olivia too lost her sponsorship from Sephora and Tresemme. As of now, both of the sisters, Olivia and Isabel, are not enrolled at the USC. Lori Loughlin gave her statement on the scandal as follows. I made an awful decision. I went along with the plan to give my daughters an unfair advantage in the college admission process. And in doing so, I ignored my intuition and allowed myself to be swayed from my moral compass. So yeah, this is what Laurie had to say about her involvement in the college admission scandal. And one thing I would like to conclude with this podcast is that they all know what they're doing. They only apologize or say sorry when they are caught. So guys, thank you for listening to today's podcast and have a good day. Bye.